Today I am making a quick little recipe using some of these beautiful ingredients I have here from a produce delivery service that I recently partnered up with. They are called Homeside Fresh. It's all organic fruits and vegetables brought right to your door. Today in my bag I got some beets, lemons, romaine hearts, and some fresh basil. I'm going to make a grilled romaine lettuce salad with pickled beets and a basil lemon vinaigrette to go on top. So this way we're utilizing all our ingredients. All right, so what we're doing now is we're boiling our beets. We have them in a pot of water with about 2 inches of water right above them with the skin on. So we removed the tops, but we left the skin on. I added a little bit of salt to the water, and you're gonna leave those on the stove boiling for about 30 minutes or so. So now we're gonna make our basil vinaigrette. We're gonna take our basil here. We have a mason jar. We're gonna take our basil. So this is how you keep basil. You keep basil in a mason jar with a little bit of water so it reaches the stems. You take a plastic bag, you put it over you leave this on your kitchen counter, and it will continue to grow and you'll get more basil out of it, and it'll keep it fresher longer. Basil hates the refrigerator, so do not put your basil in the refrigerator. So, I'm gonna take some of my basil, the better looking one. All right, so to our mason jar, we're gonna add some olive oil, about a 1/4 cup of olive oil. We're going to add our lemon. Here's the juice of our lemon. So to this, we're gonna add some black pepper, a generous pinch of kosher salt, a little bit of onion powder, say about a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. Then we're gonna add about a teaspoon of honey or agave, whatever you have. If you don't eat honey, you can add agave. We're just going to tear the basil into the dressing. Tear a little basil apart. And you don't want to cut basil. Typically you tear it, otherwise you bruise it. It's very delicate. We're going to take a splash of white wine vinegar. Close it up and we're going to give it a shake. The longer you let this sit with the basil inside, the better it's going to infuse the vinaigrette. I washed all of my romaine lettuce. It's still kind of wet, so we are going to pat this dry with a paper towel, but for the meantime, I'm going to slice them in half. So typically I would use a grill for this, but because we are doing this indoors, we are using our cast iron skillet. You can use a grill skillet too. I don't happen to have one, but you can use that as well for indoor grilling. Do a little drizzle of olive oil on our pan. Our lettuce, I'm just gonna set that down. Touch the outside part. Our beets are done boiling. All we did was drain them from the water, and then I took a knife and I literally just peeled the skin right off over the sink. I suggest that you use gloves because they do tend to stain. Cut these into little cubes. Have some of the beets that we're going to use for our salad in a bowl, and the rest I put into a mason jar. We're gonna do the same pickling liquid, but we're gonna store these in the refrigerator for other recipes, for salads, or whatever it is that you want to throw them on top of. Vinegar. Now, if you have peppercorn, I recommend that you use peppercorn to marinate them, but we don't, so we are going with black pepper. Lemon juice. I'm going to add a little bit of sugar. Fill this the rest of the way with a little filtered water. Give it a nice shake. You're going to throw these in the refrigerator, and they're going to last you up until a week. These we're going to just let sit for about 30 minutes or so. Put our salad together now. So I have our grilled romaine lettuce, pickled beets. We're gonna just drain a little bit of the liquid out. We're gonna put them on top of our salad dish. Our basil vinaigrette. Grilled romaine pickled